Hey, Dr. D. We are at the race.
Making your way back up now, 11-mile marker, up down some little gullies, 12-mile marker, back here in the pine trees, all the way to the front gate, guys. The morning's running. Nice little pine tree section. Come back to the 13-mile marker. Right after the 13-mile marker, we're going to turn you into another new little section. Guys, you're going to probably hate me because everybody's going to get you in there. You can't ride tight pine trees. All the fast high pine tree riders are going to catch you because it's not about 2 or 3 tenths, but it's tight. Guys, I'm telling you, you've got to stop.
Riding aboard the number 22 from Tavers, Florida, aboard a Kawasaki, Kenneth Gilbert. Riding aboard the number 14 Husaberg from Cumberland Furnace, Tennessee, Justin Gibson. Riding aboard the number 7 from Williamstown, West Virginia on an Ampro Yamaha, the 2008 XC2 Clear Whites Class Champion and a former Youth Class Champion from Williamstown, West Virginia, Thad Duvall. And now a look at some of our top 10 riders as we head into the California. He has a 7th and 2 6th place finishers on a Shock Dr. KTM, a former Works champion, a multi-time gold medal winner at the ISDE and the highest finishing American ever in ISDE competition. Please welcome the number 150, Kurt Caselli. Currently ranked 5th in points aboard the number 6 from Salem, Ohio. He's on a JG Racing Geico Monster Kawasaki, a 5-time amateur GNCC champion, a 4-time OMA national champion, and a 5-time ISCE gold medalist. It's JJ Jimmy Jarrett. Currently ranked 4th in points aboard the number 116 from High Falls, New York. A 3rd place finish podium to open up the year, and 2 5th place finishes to back it up on a Shock Dr. KTM. He's only 4 points out of 3rd place. It's Nathan Kinney. Currently ranked 3rd in points aboard the number 3 from Australia. He opened up the season with a less than favorable performance with 15th, but he backed it up with a 3rd and fresh off his first win of the 2009 Can-Am GNCC racing season on an FMF Suzuki. It's Joshua Spray. Currently ranked 2nd in points aboard the number 5 FMF Suzuki, the 2005 GNCC 250A class champion, only 3 points out of the number 1 spot. He opened up the season with a win, a 1st place in round 1, a 4th place in round 2, and a 2nd place finish just a couple of weeks ago in North Carolina. Put your hands together for Charlie Mullen. Riding aboard the number 9 machine, originally from Australia, now hailing from Newton, North Carolina, the 2000 GNCC champion, as well as an ISDE overall champion and a World Enduro champion. Riding out the Dirt Wise Riding School's KTM. Put your hands together for Shane Watts. And last and certainly not least, riding aboard the number 2. He's the 2008 OMA champion on a JG Racing Geico Kawasaki, backed by Moose Racing. Opened up the season with a 2nd, backed it up with a win, and has yet to finish off the podium with a 3rd place finish in North Carolina just 2 weeks ago. One more time. Are you ready to go GNCC racing? In seconds. And the XC1 Pro class will take off and battle through the rolling hills of Union, South Carolina. Roll number 4 of the rolling as they make their way through turn number 2. He's got Nick Candy and Marcus Kelly right behind him. Looks like the KG Kawasaki boys also Paul Rimley and the number 6 of Jimmy Garrett knocking on the door. XC2 Pro White Class finish at the roll next. First off and first win. Corey Buckley. Scotty Watkins also out there with us. Caleb Russell with 2 wins this season so far. Jason Thomas off of a podium just a couple of races ago. Jake Corr, Brian Lawson, Andrew Matusik, Ryan Eccles, Josh Weisenfeld, Robert Sampson, Matt Harrington, Patrick Beal, and Jonathan Woodford ready to roll in second. And our XC2 Pro Whites class will tackle the hills of Union, South Carolina in a Pirelli Big Buck Gnnc Series. Coming up next, the Open A class. Riders like Porter Ashburn, Cooper Bailey, Andrew Miller, Boston Mazza, Tyler Trammell, Michael Thomas, Tony Joyner, Trevor Cobb, Dennis Bogdanov, Dino, Matthew Croft. 338 grabbing the Thematic Hole Shot Award. That's Josh Weisenfeld grabbing the early lead in the XC2 Pro Whites class as our Open A class gets set to roll. Ricky Towery once again readies these riders with less than 30 seconds to go. The hearts begin to pound. The eyes staring down, and they're waiting on this call right here. In second. And row number 3, the Open A class, will be set to tackle the hills of South Carolina in this Pirelli Big Buck Gnnc. The A class coming up next. 15 riders set to tackle turn number 1. Riders including Corey Armagan, Mark Fortner, Scott Grills, Justin Tucker, Matthew Welmer,